Hey, Shalom, Shalom.
You got lighter?
No. Damn, can't even get the fucking video started. It's funny, a nigga woman knock on my door asking me for a fucking lighter. If I had one, I wouldn't give it to you. But this video is about the nigga woman. The N-Dub. Shalom. Call halal, Yahaba Shem Yahshua Shem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles at the S. Salutations to the elect men, women, and children that believe are the 1/3. Just on the go. About to get a walk in. It's on a little break. Start back up my exercise routine, backslid a little bit. But anyway, I could probably walk and do this, but I'm gonna probably jog. I'm gonna just do this video in the whip. But you know, running into people, man, and the nigga woman, the N-Dub. I'm gonna just say the N-Dub, right? Dub is short for W, right? And W is short for woman, right? The N-Dub. If you dating, and I'm sorry, you do got certain N-Dubs out there, you know, that's sisters, you know, that's you know, decent or halfway decent, or probably just like good woman, you know, but the whole, like, it's so many, Babylon's so fucked up. It's just like, you just gotta save yourself at this point. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm in Maryland, right? The Baltimore area. I see, especially going into Baltimore, I see crackheads, drug addicts, men with Edomite women. So I'm like, damn, what's wrong with the crackheads? Fucking get it? What's wrong with these average, everyday citizens? These, and like when you come around, like doing Uber, Lyft, whatever, so you meet all kinds of people. And when you see like the attitude, I'm not even mad at the nigga woman no more. I am, but I'm not. I'm mad at the people who still choose to deal with them. It's like people teaching these bugged out doctrines, right? You can have sex on the Sabbath, you can pop your woman in the ass, this and that. People teach all types of shit, right? I'm not mad at that. I am, but I'm not. When I'm really mad and confused with and surprised and shocked at, that the amount of people really believe this shit. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker really got followers and people really believe this shit. But it's all prophecy. So once you understand that, it really don't bother you too much. From time to time, you might flare up. But the N-Dub, if you do date a nigga woman, the N-Dub, you want to use caution. Like, I'm going to give y'all some red flags, right? Inner city, Babylonian inner city, N-Dub, single mom home, no father around, no father figure. Well, I would just say father. A father figure is better, but no father around. Or she wasn't raised by like an uncle or something. Red flag. Get up out of there. Don't ignore the red flags. She got a bunch of kids. For me, one is too much. But she got a bunch of kids, 2, 3. Nah, she got like 2, 3. Everybody asking me for a fucking light. These little niggas like fucking 12, 13 years old smoking. But I was there once, so. But anyway, and it's supposed to be school. Motherfucker's supposed to be at school. But anyway, that's my next video. I'm going to talk shit about these schools. And it's a school right where I'm at. But, bunch of kids. Different. Now, if you want to sign up to be a stepdad, be my guest. I don't recommend it, but. Now, you got to check it out. If she was married and she had all her kids by the same dude, that's kind of like, you know, like that's kind of honorable, you know, because it's like, all right, she was a widow, her husband died or some shit, or she was married but wound up getting like, you know, divorced, or he wound up getting on drugs. I got a cousin like that. Like she got married, she is like single parent, but all kids by like one guy. And then if you want to, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want. But different, and look, you got to motherfucking check out the dudes this chick dated. You dudes, even brothers in the truth, you don't be vetting these women, man. And it's funny, like the last lesson we went over on the Zoom, this is what I was talking about. I went over Sirach 25. You know, you gotta vet these women. You know, it says if you meet a friend, prove them first. Be not hasty to credit them. You know, desire her not for beauty. You know, and just for pleasure. You know? So, if she got a bunch of fucking tattoos on her, piercings outside of 2 earring holes, a bunch of piercings and shit, get up out of there, man. Get up out of there. If she looks good and she's single, get up out of there. That means like, because out of all these simps out here, ain't nobody passing up no good-looking woman. She look halfway. If she look good and she's older and single, you know she's a fucking headache. Now, all the things I'm saying has its exceptions. Because you got sisters that repented. They might got this type background. They really sincere. But the chances, like, you really, really, you know, if the Lord bless you, hey, you know, like I'm saying, what I'm saying does has exceptions, but it's like, it's this saying, getting married to a woman in the West and expecting happiness is like planting poison ivy and expecting strawberries. Or it's like you putting your hand in a den full of poisonous snakes and you trying to pull out the one python that's non-poisonous without getting bit. That's basically what it came to, especially dating in the West, especially with the N-dub. Couple more red flags. Oh, I was talking about, you got to check out her last previous boyfriend. Find out his name. If he a cool dude, see, now you got social media. If you really thinking about taking this chick serious, find out this dude name. If he a cool dude, maybe y'all could get up, have a couple drinks and beers. Now, you might think that's extreme. Well, what's extreme is you finding out this bitch a demon. You having all kinds of kids with her. She putting you on all types of child support and ruining, fucking your whole life up. That's what's extreme. And she's being like a Delilah to your ass. That's extreme. Brothers got to start taking their lives more serious. Not just... It's funny. A brother wanting, you know... And when I say brother, I mean in and out the truth. You wouldn't wear a certain type of sneaker. You wouldn't eat any old thing. Some brothers won't even live any old place. Nah, I can't live there. That's the hood. So, but they will, you know, on a sex drive tip. When you mature, you don't even want to really stick your rod in any old thing. But they will commit and wife up any old thing. It's anything. So, the last dude she dated, you need to get some information on who the fuck this dude is. What type of dude was he? And that will let you know a lot about her. If you could talk to that dude, like chicks I dated, if they dudes was smart enough to come and talk to me, I would tell them everything. I'd give them the whole shit. I would save that dude's ass. He would thank me. He probably buy me something every year till he fucking drop dead for a salutation gift. Salute. You know? Like, oh shit, man. Cause you dodged a big bullet. And check out the dude she was in the longest relationship with. And if you nothing like that dude, then she think you a sucker. She using you, bro. And that's the type of dude she's attracted to, because that's the type of person she is, just the female version of it. Or she committed adultery. Now, this is a hard one. You find a dude she committed adultery with, and more than likely, he probably don't give, to him it's just a piece of ass. Now, you do got just suckers and simps. But the evidence is on the crime scene. You know how a shooting happened and they be like, yo, they tape it off and all that? Or, you know, the evidence is on the soda bottle. The evidence is the car is the evidence. Don't throw the fucking car out and pound it. We need to, like, you know what I mean? Don't cremate the bitch. You know what I mean? She was like, you know what I mean, sexually assaulted. I'm going to use that word, sexually assaulted. We need to get a kit and all that. We could possibly find a perpetrator. So the evidence is at the crime scene. You will find out everything from her adulterer. Now, it's going to take some balls to do this, and not every situation you will be able to do this. But her adulterer will tell you, yeah, man, you buy him a drink, maybe give him, you know, as men, because a lot of these men fed up with these women. So he probably had mercy. You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you everything. She used to come to me. She used to tell me how much she hated you, how much she hated that Bible, this and that. He might reveal some other shit. Like, yo, you know, one time she was probably knocked up by me, but, you know, that was mine, but, you know, you ain't know. Or he might bring out some. Now, if you're not receptive to the truth and you can't handle the truth, don't do it. You don't need no suicides. No, because, you know, you going to kill Eve, but you need to understand, and this going to teach you something about yourself. See, this going to teach you because that, it's going a little long. That negative energy and that heartbreak, it's a wise saying, right? Sometimes we need to get our hearts broken in order for our vision to be fixed. So, and that'll keep you more on edge, and, what people call bad things it be actually good, So, like, if another red flag, man, if that bitch curse a lot, I mean curse, just cursing, fuck, like, I was around this one chick, and I was like, yo, I bet you she won't be able to say like 20 words without cursing. And I was right. And when, like, just constantly, it's just not ladylike. It's not ladylike. That's not, and that's a chick just is lashing out mentally. She's mentally fucked up. Just cursing all the fucking time. Find out what type of music she listens to. If you put on a WAP song and she starts singing that shit, look at her playlist. If she got on some bright ass colors, now I meet decent nigga women though that I think is decent. I don't talk to them, but one thing they have, like, they be plain Jane, everything natural, but a lot of times they have on like a dress and they have on like earth tone colors, like green, brown, maybe like a purple, not no bright ass green or bright purple, like, maybe like a burgundy, like earth tone colors. And I'd be looking like, damn, that sister probably all right. But I don't take no chances. I'm in monk mode now anyway. I don't take no chances. But it's be a thought. I met a couple spots I go to out here, grab a bite. Young bro, I'm like really tempted to holler at her, but I mean, I can't break my monk mode that'll fuck everything up. Even if she was a good woman. Young, she with a little weave shit, soft spoken, probably like 22. Kind of like, when I look at her and talk to her, she drop her head and probably do this little smirk and shit, like a little cute thing and shit. So I'm like, man, that chick probably, she's probably all right, but like, fuck it, I'll pass. I passed on a few like diamonds in the rough. Well, at least I thought it was while I was out here, because it's all about purpose, right? But hey, man, at the end of the day, I'm gonna end this, get my walk going, fuck with the jump rope, and at the end of the day, stay away from the N-Dub. I know your mama's black, so subconsciously you want somebody that resembles your mother. I told this one brother I talked to from time to time, I met out here, young brother, I told him stay away from the hood chicks. I didn't even say the N-Dub. I was like, yo, the hood chicks, man, just like, yo. He was like, yo, but, and he kept it funky. He like, yo, man, but yeah, man, I kind of like that. And I looked at him like, yo, you's a fucking nigga. But really, it's the old man that's inside you. That old nigga you was that's still attracted to the weave, the loud, obnoxious, the long fingernails, the fishnet stockings. You attracted to that shit. So you meet a decent woman, you be like, you don't really know what to do with it. You feel like out of place, I know a friend of mine, he had a decent chick. I think she had like one or two bodies, but he like passed it up, Decent chick. She was like young college girl, but he like, I ain't much, Man. But the old man inside of us, they is attracted to that shit. So you got to kill that old man. And stay away from that N-dub, man. I'm telling you, life will be easier. All this hell we catching, especially as an Israelite man, inflation, all this different shit in our personal lives. If you want your life to be easier, and we all want that, stay away from that N-dub or anything that resemble or act like the N-dub, because that nigga spirit is hitting the other nations. Go deal with the other nations or deal with the northern tribes, but you better make sure they don't got that N-dub spirit on them, because you at this point, man, the apostles been saying this forever, since I can remember. Stay away from that N-dub. Straight up. But people still want to try their fucking luck. So, you know what? If you date the N-dub, whatever that bitch do to you, good for you. I'm gonna keep it real. You need to learn some type of fucking way. And some dudes, the N-dub, will keep burning them and they keep going back. Don't you know when a woman, period, when she burn you like that and you take her back, you basically approve of how she should treat you. That's basically a woman got a revolver, a 6-shot 32 revolver. I think they come 5, but a 5-shot 32 revolver. It's empty. You got 5 bullets in your hand. She's like, hey, let me see one of them bullets. I think that bullet right there cute. Let me see. And you give it to her and she shoots you in your motherfucking head, but she missed. The bullet grazed your fucking head and knock a piece of your ear off. And you be like, oh, what the fuck? And she be like, yeah, motherfucker, I hate your ass. I tried to kill you. And she be like, hey, matter of fact, give me the hey, give me them other 4 bullets. I think they cute too. And you giving them other 4 motherfucking rounds and she smoke your ass. That's why the Lord said, Jeremiah 3, would you take her back? Is not that land greatly polluted? Because at that point, once Eve do some real adulterous shit like that, because when women cheat, they left your ass a long time ago. When they really do some real adulterous shit like that, they like hated your, like the shit over with. Men, see, we can have sex with somebody we hate, we don't love. Men do it all the time. But in order for, unless she's a straight up thought, right? Women cannot really separate emotions from sex. So for them to like really open their legs and have like, you've been dealing with them for 5-6 years and have another man, especially go raw in her, bust on her face and like, and he just treated like a slut and a whore. And she be able to come back to you. Like, that woman, like, really fucking hated your fucking guts, to be honest. So, man, look. Hey, all the dudes I know in and out the truth. If you gotta end, if you, I don't want to hear that shit. Because a lot of brothers come to me, yo, man, this woman did this and that. And I told the young boy I know out here, I was like, yo, all right. Play with fire if you want. If she burned you, I ain't gonna sympathize with your ass. I'm gonna just curse you the fuck out. I'm like, good for you, nigga. That's what your ass get. Now, hopefully you learn, or you gonna go back, the bitch gonna burn you again. Then, I hope your ass learned then. Your ass she gonna burn your ass till you look like fucking Bernie Mac with a fucking suntan. But that's sometimes, that's the way people learn. But I don't see why people choose to learn the hard way. But hey, if you want to learn the hard way, fuck it. But hey, man, with that, I'm out of here, yo. But I just find it crazy, like, you know, women outnumber men. Then the Israelite man is a is a is a is rare, you know, a rare gem. Then a lot of men is on the LGBTQ thing, you know. They guzzle Skittles, right? So a lot of dudes is like internet weirdos. You know what I mean? So like you in shape, you trying to take care of yourself, you know, you dress decent, you work, you know, like yo, the other nations love you, man, you know? Moab, Ammon, Esau, they love Jake, man. Especially with like porn and all that shit out. They be watching that shit. They be like, yo, man, they be fantasizing about Jake. Then don't leave the country. If you leave the country, it's over. But you ain't even really out to leave the country. You got they coming across the border. So, man, yo, the N-Dub is finished. You still want to deal with the N-Dub? Date at your own risk. Date at your own risk. And if I know you and I warned you and you come to me with that shit, I ain't going to comfort you. Especially if I warned you or told you, I ain't about to comfort you. Because, like, enough is enough. Like, come on, like, for real, man. Like, you got to value yourself more. You got to cherish yourself more. Have some respect for yourself. It's funny. People respect themselves for a lot of other shit. They want to wear certain sneakers, certain clothes. You know what I mean? They want to live certain places. You know, they wouldn't own certain type of dogs. They wouldn't, they wouldn't let you sit on a car. They won't let you smoke in a house. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like Eve, like all your fucking standards and values go out there. Ain't no standards and values when it comes to Eve. You just deal with any old thing. No restriction, but hey, man, it is what it is. You know, the scriptures say, he who pleases the Lord shall escape from him, but the sinner shall be taken by him. But Lord willing, that was edifying, man. Y'all brothers be careful, especially dealing with Eve and the N-Dub, man. They just getting like worse and worse and worse by the day. It's funny though, some of these Gen Zs kind of like, because I don't think feminism like hitting some of these Gen Zs as hard. But they still kind of like weirdos and bug outs. But like, at the end of the day, we need deliverance from Yahweh Shai. But with that, shalom. Yahweh Shalom.